loaded, most certainly. Yeah, I get it loaded. You just ride the play. If you ride the play, shawty ride the. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Solo E, and it's a different scenery because I decided to do a different video today. I'm actually gonna literally show you guys how to build a small account because I know just got a comment saying, yo, I see you keep posting the same stuff. So I decided to switch it up, meaning that I'm physically show you guys what my thought process is as I'm entering in these trades, how I'm looking at these trades, and most importantly, I'm gonna show you how you can actually trade just using MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, without using TradingView, without using anything on your computer, strictly on your phone. So I'm gonna be showing you guys some proof on my phone just so you guys see that it is possible and you can do it no matter what type of account size you have and so forth. One more thing, before I get into this, I wanna let you guys know that when you trade your own money, you can set whatever risk amount you want to, you can set whatever goals you want to, and I hate when people always try to discourage somebody because they maybe risk more than what everybody is used to hearing. So my thing is, if you making money at the end of the month, keep doing what you're doing because obviously you great and good at it, and don't let nobody tell you otherwise because if somebody's actually speaking worse on you, then it seems like they don't know what they're doing themselves. They're just trying to bring you down with them. So yeah, let's go ahead and get to it. All right, so I am actually trading a different broker, and I'm trading different things. I'm trading something called synthetic indices. Synthetic indices is boom 100, step index, volatility 75, 100, and so forth. What I'm gonna be showing you guys applies with every and anything from Forex to currencies as far as crypto to indices like US 30 and all of that. The reason why I'm trading this is because I can trade this over the weekend, and this is actually what I usually do when I want to make money over the weekend. I do trade crypto, but I honestly find this a little bit more volatile and it moves a lot faster. So here you guys have it. This is the boom volatility stuff I was saying, and basically it's very simple of what it's going to pretty much be done. So let's go into my trade history now. I actually deposited $148 literally yesterday. Today is Easter. All right, so you guys see a deposit of $148.53. This was deposit on the 16th. Today is the 17th, so that was yesterday. And this is just to show you all of the money that I lost and made as well. And pretty much, yeah, so I'm gonna be pretty much explaining a breakdown more in depth. I'm actually gonna show you guys more in depth so you guys will actually see what it is that I do. It's the same exact stuff that I talk about in all of my other videos. And then most importantly, guys, I'm gonna keep you up to date with everything too. So right now we are up we're really 1300 for profit. But if we go here, let's see if we can focus. You guys should see we are at 1478. So that's really what we're at right now. Now, basically how I trade this, guys, is very simple. I do the same concept as if I am pretty much trading crypto or Forex. So since I'm just using the phone and that's really all I'm using, you guys see that I have the RSI. Now, I know I talked about in my other videos, I don't use indicators, but just because I am on the phone and I don't have a lot of room to work with, I do tend to use RSI. But like what I said, if I do use a RSI, I only use it for one thing, and that's divergence. I do not use it for oversold or overbought, and that's pretty much really what it is. Now with boom, which is this right here, I actually trade this a little different than a lot of my other stuff that you guys might be known of me trading. So you see this purple moving average. I do use this moving average only on my phone when I'm actually just trading boom. When it comes to step, V100, V75, I honestly just act like the moving average is not there at all, and I really don't focus on that at all. So I'm hoping to maybe get in a trade, but let me kind of explain what I'm looking for. So I'm on a 4-hour time frame, and guys, what I usually do on a 4-hour time frame is just look at the overall picture. And what I mean by that is I want to determine if this is either uptrend, downtrend, or so forth. So this was last night when I drew this whole white area here because I noticed this white area was a very strong structural level. And then also I noticed that we were in the uptrend. So if you guys look closely, let me zoom in. So if you guys look closely, this area right here is basically an area that I noticed that was a very strong structural level. So I was looking on price to shoot up. So what I actually went ahead and did was scale all the way down to the 5-minute. And then on the 5-minute, I just looked for my entries, which was right here. So with this one, I noticed that we had a wave pattern going on. A lot of people might not notice, but usually I trade wave patterns very heavily, but not as much. But I noticed that we had a wave pattern going on, but most importantly, I noticed we had a double bottom. Now, double bottom clearly was based off this move and that move there. After I established that double bottom, I got in with a engulfing candle, seeing that being formed right there. And then I said, all right, we're gonna go ahead and take this trade all the way up here. And all I basically went ahead and did was draw my Fibonacci. So I'm gonna go back on the 1 hour because I was looking at the bigger picture. So I drew my fibs, and I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna draw these. Draw my fibs out. So draw my fibs from this low, which is here. And I'm sorry that you guys can't really see. And this is usually why I don't try to do too much on the phone, as far as just showing you guys how I trade on the phone, because it's the exact same way I trade on the computer. But as you guys see, zoom in, I drew my fibs from this low to this high, because this is where price was currently at the time, which was literally last night. So I jumped on the 5-minute. Once again, I noticed that it, got the double bottom, engulfing candle, I entered right there. And then my TP was my very first extension 23 line. For those that don't follow me or anything, I explained how the Fibonacci I use very heavily to trade. I look at these two levels as TP. I actually took the TP here and we smashed that TP literally right there. And then it looks like we just smashed TP2 if I was to keep riding the roller coaster. But I was cool with the money. So that trade ended up being, let's see, this is volatility, not that one. So by the way, guys, I'm using MetaTrader 5. So for those that's not familiar with this, all these that has nothing is break-even trades. I did hit a few break-even trades just because I decided, like, okay, the trade wasn't really going in my favor. So I'm gonna break even with that. So that's why you don't see anything there.
Let me talk to you guys about Margex and why Margex is probably going to be really a good broker for you guys to work. Really, with Margex, for anybody that is interested in leverage trading from Forex trading, you can actually use Margex to do crypto trading. What it means, this can be very low spreads for you guys, to no spreads, to no commissions and all of that stuff. But the simple fact is that you can actually trade everything inside of Margex, where you don't have to worry about going to MetaTrader 5, MetaTrader 4, and then going to TradingView. The nice thing about this is they have everything in the system for you. As you guys see, this is TradingView here, where you have everything you need to literally get into trades. The reason why I love Margex so much is because they make it that simple to where you can mark up the charts in this platform, and if you see an opportunity, you can then get in that opportunity and get in for a sell. Now I'm gonna be showing you guys exactly what I mean. So a nice thing about Margex is they actually start from a 5 leverage all the way up to 100x leverage, which means you guys can pretty much take your account to quadruple the amount if you are looking to grow your account. Now it's very simple how you do it. You can actually pre-select your leverage before you get in a trade, which I really like about Margex. Now when you guys come into the platform, all you will have to do is simply deposit money into your Bitcoin wallet. They actually have other options for you guys to deposit money, which is Ethereum, USD, you can do USDT, you can do different options if you're looking to deposit money. Now you can use either your Bitcoin wallet from like maybe Coinbase or Binance or something like that, or you can use a debit or credit card to buy your crypto, which gets sent directly to your Margex account. So if you guys aren't already, do me one huge favor, make sure you go down below, use that link down below, sign up. The process only takes about 5 minutes to get going. Once you sign up, you can even refer people, and then also you'll be able to start trading right away. So I appreciate that. Let's go ahead and get back to the gems. Okay, so I want to walk you through some trades I took with the actual account that you guys just seen me flipping, and kind of walk you through the process of what I do and how I look for these entries. Like I say, I mainly scalp, so I'm gonna be showing you thoroughly how and what you can do even if you want to scalp or become an intraday trader and look for these moves. And this applies for anything in the market, so you don't have to ask me in the comments, but this applies for anything and everything, because the same way I trade synthetic is the same way I trade Forex and crypto, literally. All right, so let's get to it. All right, so right now we're looking at STAP index. So this is actually one of the biggest trades that I took, which you guys probably seen, which was I think like $300 I made off that move. Now I noticed that if we go on the 4 hour here, let's do that. Now off of this 4-hour move here, I noticed we had a lot of strong support. As you look currently on the chart, we have a lot of strong support going on literally within all of this right here. So basically, when I noticed that, I noticed move here, and then a couple moves here. So I decided to draw out a little strong resistance support area here, because I noticed that, like I said, market reacted off this area very well. So now after I scaled on a 4-hour, I went to a smaller time frame. We're actually just going to jump straight to the 15-minute. And then now here on the 15-minute, basically what I was looking for on the 15-minute was price to break out of this area right here. Now I always say this in my videos, the way I trade is actually very simple. I wait on consolidation, and then within that consolidation, I use Fibonacci, Elliott wave theory, price action, and market structure to help me figure out when the move can end to do the next impossible move. So I actually got in the opportunity here to take for a buy after I noticed that it consolidates. So if you guys look, we see that this was an impulsive wave right here, and then all of this right here is all consolidation. So after this consolidation move had happened, which was basically this little trend line that you guys see me drawing right now, this is what we call support. I noticed that it bounced off of that support and then gave me this beautiful engulfing candle. After that is established, I usually wait on a pullback. Reason why I'm not getting in yet, because of the simple fact I know that it's going to act off of this resistance area as well. So I waited on the pullback, and then within this pullback I was able to catch now I'm on a 15-minute, but in 5-minute I was able to catch a couple moves from here. And how I figured out the end of this move right here was I just tend to draw my fibs from the beginning of the impulsive wave to the end of the impulsive wave, and wherever I see my -618, that's usually where I like to TP at. So after that had established, we then got a bigger pull, which then looks like this, where price goes up. Let me create an ABC. Price goes up, comes down, and then goes all the way up to the next impulsive. So, you know, inside of that whole ABC, we did get a smaller one, which was this one right here. And then that's basically what the reason why I took that trade. Now, once again, it actually happened again, where price broke the trend line, and then we got a retest also after the trend line was broken. But additional to that retest, guys, I don't know if you can see this, we got another impulsive and correction going on, which is this right here, impulsive correction. After that correction had established, we got price to break out of that, which gave us another retest, which could be an opportunity to take your buy. But I actually took mine within this area here because of the simple fact that I noticed that we got an engulfing candle, and then like I said earlier, I knew that we was in a bigger impulsive slash correction, because guys, this right here, all of this right here is correction too. So I noticed that we were in this, and this is actually what my charts had looked like at the time, where I drew my trend line from here to here, because I'm looking at this to be what we call an expanding pattern, and I'm kind of like, well, maybe price can react off this trend and then bounce off this trend and then go up, and that's exactly what happened. So that's the reason why I called that trade out, and so forth. Now when I do trade, like I said, trade synthetic, I usually trade like this 24/7, where I wait on the correction. After the correction has established, then I get back in the market and I look for more opportunities. So I'm gonna kind of show you guys some more opportunities of what I look for, because I don't trade everything in the market. I only trade what I want to see and what I truly believe is going in my direction. So let's go ahead and look at that. All right, guys, so if you look here, currently we're looking at step again. Now this whole entire move that you're seeing here is one big correction based off of this big impulsive move here. So from all the way up here to all the way down here is what I call impulsive. If we were in a bigger scale, it looks like on a smaller scale you might not see it as much, but it is on a bigger scale. And then all of this right here is correction. So within this, I am still looking on price to continue down, even though right now I can see that price is shooting up. But the reason why price is shooting up, because it's reacting from this little minor move, which is, so we have an impulse, correction, impulse. Now after you've seen that, we got a bigger impulse, bigger correction, which is all of this here. We finally broke with this right here, and I'm gonna break that down, and then now we're getting an impulse, and then we're going to get another correction, another pull to hopefully continue back down further. So now I'm on a 1 hour, so now I'm gonna stay on a 1 hour just to make this a little bit easier, but let's just go to 15-minute. So then now on the 15-minute, when price broke that trend line that I put down, it basically corrected itself with this move right here, right? You guys see that we have what we call a correctional pattern going on. After this correctional pattern, on the 15-minute, we got a beautiful engulfing candle, which means we can sell that, and then boom, we sell that. And then now, if you guys pay close attention, we have another impulsive wave, which is this one right here. After this impulsive wave, it had hit my Fibonacci point, and then we got another correction, and then boom, market goes down. So right now, this is currently what step is at the time of me recording this. At this moment, I don't see anything interested for me to trade. Like I said, I don't trade everything, guys. I only trade what I can really understand in the market. And I feel like that's another big reason why a lot of people blow accounts. Like, they'll make money, and then when their money is up, they immediately be like, oh, this is that easy, all right, bet, and they just start trading everything. I honestly feel like only trade what you are comfortable in trading, meaning like if your skill set isn't all the way up to where maybe mine's is at, or you not understand what I'm actually teaching, then just trade to what you can. Like right now, I do know that we are in a pullback, meaning that we're coming from an impulsive wave, which is this whole thing here, and we're looking at a bigger pull to maybe give us a bigger correction. And what I mean by that is, I'll show you guys an example. So when price originally first came down with this impulsive wave, we got a bigger pullback, and that was this. So that's kind of what I'm looking for, the same thing here, which may be a move to continue to give us like this correction, which would be something like that from this impulsive and then boom, you know. But right now, this is kind of what I'm seeing, so I gotta really play it safe, make sure that I'm not just trading anything and everything. So if I really do wanted to trade something, guys, this is actually what I will be looking for. Pretty much, guys, that's pretty much how it is on how you can pretty much stack and make $1,000 in a couple days, go $100 to $1,000 just like that, guys. Don't trade everything, only trade what you believe and what you can see. Vision, make sure you can understand the vision first before you start taking these trades, because I know a lot of people, y'all know y'all do this, because some of y'all watching this will see one thing and then just get to trading it, and then right when you get in the trade, immediately it stops you out. So don't do that. Other than that, guys, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure you do me one huge favor: subscribe to this YouTube channel, show your boy some support, and don't forget to like and comment on this video. And y'all already know we got more fire videos coming soon, so stay tuned and let's get to it, baby. Peace.